Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a kind-hearted and beautiful young girl named Cinderella. She was an orphan, living with her wicked stepmother and two stepsisters. Despite her difficult circumstances, Cinderella remained gentle, humble, and full of hope, finding solace in the memories of her parents and their love. Each day, Cinderella was burdened with countless chores and responsibilities. She cleaned, cooked, and tended to every need of her stepfamily while they treated her with cruelty and disdain. She had little time for herself and often sought comfort by the fireplace, where she'd sit among the ashes. It was in this place that she earned the nickname Cinderella. One day, the kingdom's prince announced a grand ball to find a bride. Invitations were sent to every eligible maiden in the land, including Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters. Overjoyed at the prospect of marrying royalty, they busied themselves with preparations and gleefully talked about their gowns and jewelry, never sparing a thought for Cinderella. As the day of the ball approached, Cinderella's heart ached with longing to attend, but she knew her stepmother would never allow it. However, fate had other plans. A magical encounter with her fairy godmother, who appeared in a shimmering burst of stardust, changed everything. The fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's rags into a dazzling ball gown, her worn-out shoes into glass slippers, and even a pumpkin into a magnificent carriage. But there was one condition. Cinderella must leave the ball before midnight, for the magic would only last until then. With excitement and trepidation, Cinderella arrived at the royal ball. As she stepped into the grand hall, everyone gasped at her breathtaking beauty. The prince was captivated by her grace and charm, and they spent the evening dancing and laughing together. For the first time in her life, Cinderella felt like she belonged. However, as the clock struck midnight, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning and rushed out of the palace, leaving behind a single glass slipper. In her haste, one slipper was lost on the palace stairs. The next morning, the prince was determined to find the mysterious maiden who had captured his heart. He sent his messengers throughout the kingdom, searching for the owner of the glass slipper. The stepmother and stepsisters tried to squeeze their feet into the delicate shoe but failed, as it only fit Cinderella's dainty foot perfectly. When the messengers arrived at Cinderella's home, her stepmother tried to keep her hidden. Still, with the help of a friendly bird who had witnessed the magical transformation, the truth was revealed. The prince discovered Cinderella, and as he slid the glass slipper onto her foot, it fit perfectly, confirming she was the one he sought. Overjoyed, the prince asked Cinderella to be his bride, and she tearfully accepted. The stepmother and stepsisters, now exposed for their cruelty, watched with envy as Cinderella was whisked away to the palace. And so, Cinderella's life transformed from one of servitude to a life of love, happiness, and royalty. She married the prince, and they ruled the kingdom with benevolence,